Atma Namaste. Hi, I am R.L. Raja from Hale and Hale. Thanks for watching all our earlier posts and the videos and sharing it with your friends. Thank you so much. The last video was on inner children. Um, it's a very complex subject, as I explained to you last time. So some people have got back to me and asked for some clarification. They wanted some kind of examples to be given. Okay, so this video I'm going to talk about a particular case which is primarily due to the inner child. Okay, this happened some 4 or 5 years back. This client came to us through somebody, and see what happens when this kind of people who are having some kind of psychological issue, when they come to you. First of all, they don't come with 100% trust because they are pushed to come to you because something else has not done them good, so they want to try something different. Okay, so there is a kind of element of trust in that. I mean, when I say trust, element of non-trust in that. So this boy was, I would say, around 35 years old. He came to us. It was a very typical case of schizophrenia. He was hearing voices, so he has been suffering 20-25 years now, and under medication, he has consulted psychologist, psychiatrist, and on medication for almost like 15-20 years. So first we understand what is the problem, and then before we start the therapy, we first put them into a few days of chronic healing, primarily the chakra healing, because the chakras have to be cleansed and energized and activated for anybody to get the therapy and the therapy to work better. So after that, as I said, they are not very clear about where they have come to. So a lot of chat, lot of talks, lot of discussions. So we have to win over the client's confidence. So we have to make them to start trusting us and the therapy. And also in these kind of cases, because he was having schizophrenia and it was more of a voice issue than visual. See, there are different kind of schizos. One is they hear voices, another one is they hallucinate. Then they also have clients who are seeing the images. So this person was having voices. You can call it external, internal, whatever it is. First thing about this is, when they come to you, whether they are your friend, relative, brother, sister, parent, siblings, children, do not brush it aside. Never tell them that this is nonsense. There is nothing like that. You are imagining things because they are living in that world. Their world is different from the world we live in because they are in that world. They are stuck in that world. We have to help them to come out of the world, heal them, and make them all right. So never ever brush such kind of things or ridicule such kind of things. We have to accept it. So after few sessions, slowly this person, because see, when they are under the influence of medication, so the medication make them to sleep, kind of always, lazy and fatigued, irritated, groggy. So slowly I started winning over this person's confidence, and initially it was very, very guided because they can't regress because there's something in them which never allows them to regress. So slowly, after a few sessions, he started regressing, and there was an incident when this boy was 10 years old. They were going somewhere in the train. He was with his parents and his elder brother, and the train stopped in a junction, and the parents got down to get some food for everybody, and the train was not very crowded. So in that time, some hijras, the eunuchs, they are there in the junctions and bus stations and things like that. They got inside. Since they didn't find anybody, they saw this boy sitting with his brother, thought they would be able to get something out of this boy, and harassing this boy. Started harassing. And he got very scared, traumatized, and started screaming. But his elder brother was also not very old, another 2 years elder to him. So he was also trying to see what he could do. So he was trying to see whether his parents were somewhere around, so he could bring them. So he also got out of the train. So this boy was all left alone with these people. And by the time his parents came and things like that, rescued him, and he was already in bad shape. But before they left, one of them came close to him and said, "You are one of us. You are one of us." And they left. And after that, his life got ruined. So to cut the long story short, the 10-year-old child got stuck inside with all this trauma, with these parting words, "You are one of us." He started hearing voice. So they started commanding him. So wherever he went, they were telling him, "This is not good for you. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't be stupid. This is nonsense. You will not do well." All kind of nonsense. They started commanding. And he started hearing voice. And this voice, he was living with the voice. That's a fact. And the medication, what he was taking, it was suppressing it. It was not curing it. It was suppressing it. So we did the therapy, brought the inner child out, healed the inner child, and integrated the inner child into the adult. So as an adult, after that, after the therapy only, this adult started realizing it was an incident happened when he was 10 years old, and he couldn't get out of that spot. So it took another 25 years for him to relive that and release the agony, the trauma, and heal the child, the 10-year-old boy, and integrate him. He didn't become 100% all right. Probably he was 70, 75% all right. Then he started working in a company. He was still hearing voices, but he was able to take command. He was able to take control. He was able to tell them that, "Go away. I'm an adult now. I can handle myself. You don't have to guide me." You understand the difference? Earlier, he was succumbing to that. After the therapy, he started telling them, "Get out of my life." So he was still hearing the voice, but it started coming down. The voices were not throughout the day. It used to come once in a while and go back. But the therapy was that he has to take control. He has to behave like an adult, not a child. If this happened to any of us, we would have probably acted differently, and some of us would have slapped them, thrown them out of the train, or handed over them to the police, or would have handled it. But even then, even today, even if you are a 50-year-old boy, sometimes it doesn't happen like that. You get stuck, you get traumatized, and then that goes and gets stuck inside. So the energy which got stuck inside, the inner child which got stuck inside, has to be brought out, relived, energy exchanged. The adult has to take charge and tell the child it is over. It was true then, not anymore. So this is what the inner child healing is all about. So I hope this video would have helped you to understand the IC syndrome much better. Any queries, please feel free to send a message to me, or send a mail, or call us, and we are there to guide you, help you. I will say help. We are there to assist you and answer all your queries. So this is R.L. Raja, Hale and Hale, Chennai, and the next 10 days is going to be all festivals. Next 1 month rather. So be safe. Follow all the protocols. Avoid crowded areas. And at the same time, enjoy life. So till the next videos, God bless you. God bless our country. And Atma Namaste to you. And stay safe.